Hey guys, what's up? It's Steven here from Team 5 Views, bringing you guys a quick little locals report for today. Today is like the 15th of March. I ended up playing my Yosenju deck, and I ended up tying for first. We just, both of us, when it came down to like the thing for first, we decided that both of us, um, we just both didn't want to play. So we decided to just say we tied and just split the things 50-50, which we did. I had a better record than the person I was going up against. I beat him in the first round, actually. But I'll tell you guys about my matchups today. So, round one, I played up against Qliphoth, and I would have had played him in the last round, but we just didn't feel like playing anymore. It was a simple 2-0. It really wasn't that hard of a matchup. I main decked Mistake. Like this is it's like not my exact deck profile. I mean, I don't think I have Dark Hole in there anymore. I think I'm gonna replace that for like something else or whatever. But this is not the exact deck profile, but this is like somewhat of what I did like of the deck, I guess. Um, oh my god, that went up. I didn't know if Spell Fragrance was like average $14. Okay, that's good. Well, anyway, it really surprised me. Anyway, I played against Qliphoth round one, beat them 2-0. Then round two, I played up against a newer player who really didn't. Um, I got paired down, which is I'm not gonna complain because it was an easy round for me. I played up against someone who was playing again, just a random deck they threw together with like they had a lot of like anti meta stuff in there. But for this first tournament, he didn't do too bad. Now I also went up against in round three. That was just a simple 2-0. I mean, nothing really to go off about. Uh, Round three, I went up against Bujins, and I misplayed really hard. Game like in round two, I mean like game two of round three. So I misplayed really hard. So I ended up having to go into game three, and I just like OTK'd him. So then in game three, so that wasn't too bad. But game two, I could have won it. I could have won. I could have gone for double cowboy, but I forgot to activate Tanky before I normal summoned everything because I was stupid. But um, he ended up puppet planting my thing, and I was like, oh, okay, that's good. Anyway, I mean, it was just a typical Bujins. I two won them. I think throughout the day, I two won everybody besides uh, Bujins, and then I played Qliphoth on my second last round. Um, okay, so round four, I went against Mecha Phantom Beast. Now he was doing pretty good with them actually. Um, he ended up, I think he ended up top eighting at locals with them, but it was like we and him had the best two records going into the top, like, right before like cut. Um, I played against him. I 2-0'd him. I mean, Vanities is just too fucking strong. Shrunk. It was too shrunk against him. He couldn't do anything because he was like normal summon, affect the special summon a token. I'm just like chain Vanities. Sorry. And then pretty much that's what happened. I made Chidori, and the real MVPs of the day were Chidori, which I need to get another one because I only have one. But Chidori was the real MVP, and this card, this card was the fucking shit. Oh my god! Later on, I'll tell you guys about it after I think it was another round. Let's go for another rounds. So for um, round five, what did I go up against round five? First, oh yeah, for round five, which would have been top cut, I went up against. Let me think, cause oh, I went up against Burning Abyss. Sorry guys, I was like what? Um, Game one, uh, I think game one I just completely went ham. Like Chidori was the real MVP of game one against the Burnt BA. Um, and then game two, uh, Ojama Trio. That was the fucking shit. Game two. I love Ojama Trio. That was my card. Ojama Trio, and I'd probably say, oh yeah, game one was Chidori paired with Macro. I mean, not Macro, D Fisher. Cause yeah, she was playing her Burning Abyss, and then I ended up I had Deep Fissure, and I was like Regeki, and no effects. Sorry. And then yeah, that game two was Ojamatrio was the real MVP. Ojamatrio, and then um, did I start in Shadows? No, no, no. I think I started in like a single debunk, and that helped me out a little bit. Um, round six this would be, right? Yeah, five was BA, six. Round six, I went up against so this would be top four. Round six, I went up against Qliphoth, and I 2-1 them. He ended up like game one game one mistake was the real MVP of game one, and it even helped me almost win game two. Game two I lost. I just pretty close, but yeah. Game three was super fucking close. Oh my god, he didn't have anything to go. He didn't have anything to go off. Like I remember, game one mistake was a card because he had a single like he had like I think it was a carrier equipped with like three sacrifices, and I'm just like, oh, let me. And then I made Chidori, and I bounced it to the top of the deck, and Mistake was activated, so he wouldn't get any effects, and he couldn't. He had like Monolith, and he had a Scout, so he couldn't really do too much. He didn't have any monsters, and he couldn't add anything because of Mistake. But yeah, so that was that. Game two, I completely just messed him up. I mean, he completely just messed me up. It was semi close, I want to say. Yeah, it was. He, my good friend Dom. He was playing them, and he ended up he was he was not too happy with the Essentials. I mean, his brother plays them, so he has to deal with them a lot because him like when he does play testing and stuff, he goes with his brother. That's like his brother's favorite deck and stuff. But his brother didn't make it today, it was okay. They're both really nice people. There's a lot of good. There's like at my locals, I don't really have too many people that are like really douchebaggy or anything. It's everybody gets along and everyone has a good time. um, yeah. Today we were me and my friend Rob. We just made people laugh because we were talking. We made this whole. I don't. This is off topic, but I'll tell you guys anyway. Um, we made this whole story about how me and everyone was talking about how on the way to regionals we're going to Philly regionals in April. We were talking about everyone was saying like you guys trying to get kicked out if you guys act the way you do at locals because me and him at locals we scream so much. We do annoying stuff like we start singing songs. Like I started singing the Cyber Chase theme song. um yeah, it was some shit. We had people cracking up, and then I said that Rob lost his trachea to a Zamboni when he was 5, and that's why he has nightmares. I don't know, it was something really stupid, but I had people cracking up. People were like, "What are you doing? That doesn't make sense." Anyway, back to my Qliphoth matchup because I was talking about that is not what I just talked about. Had nothing to do with it. Um, Game three, he came really close. He didn't have anything to tribute. He had a pendulum summon stuff, and he would have got me down at least 1,000 closer. But I would have still had 25. Um, 25. I would have said I had 2,500, but because he couldn't tribute any of his stuff. So then when it was my turn, I just overlaid my two. I kind of was like a comma 2 and like a comma 3, which I usually never want to do, but I overlaid them into because he had like, such an overwhelming board presence. I overlaid them into Exciton Knight, and Exciton Knight was so good. Like he seriously just was the real MVP. Wiped his field. He had 3 back row, a scout double carrier on the field. It was a carrier and a helix, sorry, because I went to get rid of it, and I was just like, I went to call it because this deck profile is missing a couple things. I took out an MST, and I don't think I run Dark Hole for mistakes, which I still need more. I want more mistakes because mistake is such a good, not mistake, Mind Crush. I went to call it, and I'm just like, oh fuck, because I remember I top decked one earlier with Chidori, and he was just like, I was like, Helix, and he's like, no. So I had to discard a card, and that was not a good time for me, because it wasn't, no, it was I called it carrier, but it was Helix, so but anyway, I got down really close. Exciton just made it so he was basically top decking, and he had a top because he didn't have any cards in hand, so he top decked into. He got a draw off of. No, he got the add off of sacrifice, and he got to add off a sacrifice, and then he added something, whatever. It was either he added or he drew, I forget, but he ended up having two cards, and he's just like, it's game regardless, because I had Chidori, I had Exciton. I top decked into a Thunder King, and his set cards that I destroyed with Exciton were like a Soul Transition, Rogeki, and the the what's that called? Sacrifice. The one was activated on the card, but it's activated. He had Sacrifice activated on what do they call it? What do they call it? My bad. Scout. He had it activated on Scout, and yeah, you had to get the ad and stuff, but at that point you really couldn't do anything because Exciton is so strong against Qliphoth. And then I would have played against the same Qliphoth player I played round one, but me and him just didn't really want to play, so we split the store credit, and I think I got like $19.50, and he got $19.50, which was pretty good. Um, so definitely, I had a good time playing Essentials today. I was undefeated, like as a whole throughout the day, so that was really nice. But yeah, let me know how you guys did at your locals, and until then, until next time, guys, it's been me here. It's been me here. That doesn't make sense. I'm me here. What? Okay. It's been me, Steven, here from T5Ds. See you guys.